when you notice it, if you notice it, you'll just have to let me know in the comments. This is fabric that Brian gave me. Have you noticed it yet? Brian works on the urology floor that deals with private parts and, urethras, bladders, penises, that kind of stuff. Bladder, kidney. Anyway, someone had that fabric and they made one of those surgery caps that the guys have to wear in surgery for the doctor and for Brian. And they gave him the rest of the fabric. And Brian gave it to me, and I was tickled because I made a mask out of it. I told him, I'm making them, this means I'm making a mask out of it. And I'm going to wear it out in public. And when I'm going to get into a conversation with somebody and see how long it takes for them to notice. If I had plenty of that fabric, I'd make more masks for my special friends out there, and you know who you are. I don't have that much fabric. It's late, I'm sorry. Anyway, today was Saturday. It's almost Sunday, actually. By the time this gets on the computer, it'll be Sunday. And basically today I was preparing for things. I plan on making an orange cake that I saw, Sicilian orange cake. And I needed a springform pan, and I didn't have one. I had one a long time ago from Pampered Chef, which was a piece of crap, actually. It was bendy. Now, the one I got today, I looked at the online, and it said they should have it for $8. And they also had a set of 3 for $8. And I thought, I only want one pan. But by the time I got in there, all that was left was a set of 3. And I looked and looked and looked at it, and they're pretty heavy duty. They're decent. The smaller one is almost 9 inches across, and the next size up is almost 10 inches, and then the next one is almost 12. So I'm keeping the smallest one and the largest one and giving the middle-sized one to Brian and Ashley in case they need a springform pan for a cake. You never know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. That, and I stopped by George's Market and Deli. George is an elderly fella. He's in his 80s. He's had that meat market for years and years and years. He makes his own Würstel. Bratwurst and Bockwurst and Weisswurst and smoked pork. Oh my God, the meat case was gorgeous. Oh. And I was looking for, I thought, well, if they don't have what I'm looking for, I'll go to the grocery store and buy a pork loin, cut it up, and hammer it out myself. But they had already some pork that was hammered out, ready to dredge for schnitzel. So I'm going to make schnitzel. I'm going to make dumplings, maybe spätzle. Spätzle is very small, like dumplings. They're so small, I don't like the texture. I like chewing into a big dumpling. So I'll probably make my kind of dumplings. And then I have just a little little bit of cabbage left over in the refrigerator from the vegetable soup that I made. I bought the smallest head of cabbage I could, and I used half of it in the soup. And the other half I'm going to make Bohemian style, not really Bavarian, but Bohemian style cooked cabbage with bacon. And my grandma used to make it, or my grandpa. He was a Bohemian, she was a Czech. And my grandpa could cook too. They used to make it. And it's not much taste to it. It's not sour like sauerkraut. It's almost sweet. So, and buttery. So I'll be making that, and I'll make enough for like another meal. So I'll have one meal, and then I can put one away in the fridge and alternate it with the other couple leftovers that I have. I bought some Eggo waffles, or store brand waffles, or toaster waffles, that I had for breakfast at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I didn't eat until then. And then I ate supper at 7. I had pizza. I guess it's a store brand pizza. I'm not really sure. Wasn't too bad, actually. And I only could eat half of it, which is good, because then the other half will be for another dinner. And I also got another container of chocolate covered almonds. Yes, my willpower packed his bags and left. I don't know if he'll come back, but a pound, was it 2 pounds? 2 pounds of chocolate covered almonds? Oh my God. That's why I'm gaining weight again. Oh, also, with the cooking stuff, that's like probably 2 videos there. And then another one that I'm going to film tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly when it will go up, is bras. Brassieres. I'll try to look a little history up so that I can sound intelligent. But in the meantime, I will model the various bras I have, when I got them, why I got them, do they fit, do they hurt? My right shoulder's hurting because the latest one I got was through his ladies catalog. It's supposed to undo itself in the front instead of the back. And that thing was poking into my skin all day. I was trying to give it a chance, but it's useless for brassiere, in my opinion. But I'll show you all that. And you just have to not mind my fat. If money was no object, I would have my fat sucked out. So I wouldn't have a big old rubbery paunch that shakes when I laugh, like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, ho, ho. I heard the baby today. He was having a good time. Brian was getting him all stirred up. He's gonna think twice about that, getting that kid all stirred up. Oh, that kid's just amazing. Just amazing. I mean, if it was someone else's kid, I would still say he was amazing. You know, people always say, oh, it's because it's your grandchild or blah, blah, blah. I've never seen a baby, I mean, unless all the babies now are like this. I mean, it's been 37 years since Brian was a baby, so what do they expect you to know when you go to kindergarten? The periodic table nowadays? We had to count to 10 and know our colors when I went in kindergarten. And it was nice out. The sun was shining. It was cool. A little breezy. Doggies and I played outside a little bit. I petted them, and I went and bought, a cake pan, and I got something else instead of a bra, but that'll be in my bra thing. And yeah, I'll put that on too. It's a lot thinner. You can read newspaper through it. So how I'm going to film it, I'm not really sure. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, I've talked long enough. My shoulder is killing me. I think I'm going to put some stinky stuff on it. I don't like the stinky stuff, but a friend of mine in San Diego, an actor friend, suggested this stuff, and I bought it offline, and it stinks, but boy, it works. So I think I'll probably, because I can always take a shower and wash these things tomorrow. I have a few things to wash. I'm going to be busy tomorrow. And Monday I watch the baby again. So, woo! life has gotten busy. But I am going to try to do some stuff. I think whoever painted this room, I'm not sure who painted it. They started by painting a cross on the wall. I can see it. And then when you paint over it, the cross still shows up. Oh, well, maybe I'm blessed then. Who knows? I want to get back to that painting, that big one. I feel like it lately, and I felt like drawing cartoons and stuff. I've been feeling very creative. That baby makes me really, he's my muse. He stirs up my creativity. Because I have to come up with stuff to tell him and talk and play, and it really gets your creativity going. I love little kids because they haven't been tainted with humans telling them this, that, or the other thing. They're honest and real, just like animals. Animals and children I get along with very well because they are the genuine article. Like I mentioned before, I'm not going to try to put any kind of political notions or religion or anything like that in the baby's head. I want him to be a kid. You know, I want him to be a happy little kid. All kids deserve to feel safe and happy. They really do. And I know it's not the way it is in the world, but we can try. We can try. I'm very thankful for everything. I'm thankful you guys are out there. And way longer than I wanted to talk. And tongue's still hurting. Yeah, I've discovered how to watch some YouTube on my television because of the dongle thing. So I watched a couple people that I subscribed to instead of on my computer while I was sewing the mask and all. Oh, God. Stinky stuff, here I come. I'm going to bed. Upward and onward.